What's up, guys? I wanted to show you guys my 360 GamePad collection. As I was just about to talk, I realized other than some other doubles variants, I have a lot more, but they're the ones that I play in the room. They're identical to these though. But I have a Resident Evil bundle and I forgot to take the red controller. So forgive me, guys, but I didn't want to take down my Resident Evil bundle, open it up, take out the Resident Evil red controller and put it here. I forgot. So I do have it, which is really cool. In fact, I got that Resident Evil bundle when I was away in Newfoundland visiting my dad. So it was a really good score. Picked it up for a great price, way under what it was worth. The store just wanted to get rid of it, and I flew it back to Toronto. So, starting off, two controllers here I got from day one. One of them was this one here with the keypad. Now this guy here is my first controller ever for the Xbox 360. Now, at the time, we had my brother-in-law living with us, and I wanted to have a controller exclusive to me. A controller that you knew it was mine. And Sonic happens to be holding that guy for me. So this would be the day after I got my 360, I ran over to, believe it or not, Blockbuster Video and picked up this blue controller. Now, that also leads me to believe that this other extra color thing going on in here, I would like to say that it means that it's the original controllers, but I'm going to go more along the lines of the gray buttons mean it's the original controllers. And because I say that is, I got this stuff pretty much when it first came out, and there's differences as we move forward in controllers. So for example, this one here has the gray here, right? And this one doesn't. So that makes me think I'm a little off on that, because why is this one here a day one and this one different and then this one different? So it really confuses me. So that's why this one's out here, because it's an actual different variant. Just like here, perfect example. Gray with the black, black with the black, but gray buttons, black buttons. You see the difference, guys? So I'm going to say first gen, second gen. That's what that says to me. Now I have the Halo, I believe it's the Halo 4 controller. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not 100%. I do have the console out there as well. Mainly if I have one of the exclusive controllers, I usually have the console. I have a pretty big Xbox, even console collection. I'll show you guys that in a further video. Then I have the Otis 3, Halo 3 controller. And I have that system as well, of course. And I just thought these controllers are just so cool. I don't use these controllers at all. In fact, I bought the systems, you know, in pickups, so they were used. But I never used the controllers other than to test them out and put them on display. That's it. I use original style controllers for that because they're a dime a dozen. We all know things happen. And then Modern Warfare 3. There's a beauty. I love this controller. It's got the chrome, the black. This is definitely a newer, because I know it's a newer console because I have this console as well. And I have two of these controllers. No sense in having it out on display here. But I have two of those. And this is a pride and joy of my collection. I love this console a lot. I got a really sweet deal on that console, and it was just like new. Guys, I didn't even see dust in it when I picked it up. It was very impressive, and the guy wanted basically a steal of a deal. That's all I gotta say. So then there was aftermarket companies such as this one that made some really high-end gaming pads. And I noticed that it has a USB port here, which I thought was a little different. And I guess it could be to hook up to a PC, or it could also be to charge the unit if you put a rechargeable battery pack in it. But it has triggers underneath here. It has, you know, start, your back button. There's all kinds of things here where you can actually, I think you can adjust like rapid fire and stuff like that and program things, and I don't know. It's just a cool controller. I never did use. I picked it up at a yard sale at one point, and I knew that it was one of those higher end controllers and just threw it in my collection because it was a have to have, because it was different and I didn't have it. Pride and joy of my controller collection. I did pick it up used. It is mint. I call it my C3PO controller. It's not original in any way. I can tell that for 100% that this has to be an aftermarket mod. It's chrome with gold. It is a newer controller, which is beautiful. This controller just looks amazing in your collection. Guys, I just wanted to share some of my controllers because I thought, you know what, I have them on display, they're really cool, they're definitely conversation piece. Each controller has its own story. The fact that this white controller and this blue controller have lasted me since the beginning of me owning an Xbox 360 is very impressive, because my first white Xbox 360, I think it was the 20 gig, I bought it used, and I think it was actually refurbed or something at the very beginning, because Microsoft had all those problems with the Red Ring of Death. That console is still working today. Of course, I've stopped using it. I use an E-Series console now just because, one, it's smaller and it's the newest model, which less headache. But just love this console, love everything about it, love collecting for it. But my problem is I love collecting the hardware as much as I love collecting the games. So guys, why don't you guys show me? Comment below, let me know what you guys have. Do you have a big collection of 360 controllers? Let me know. Also, you can send my emails in my description. You can send me emails and pictures of your Xbox 360 controllers or your controller collection in general. I'd love to see it. So guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned till the next episode. Until next time, game over.